Good morning everyone, it's Lee Brownlee here from Stuff to Do at Home, and today I'm going to show you how to make these really easy thank you cards, and these are for kids to make, so thank you cards for kids to make. And these are available on our website. They're free to download. They're super simple, and hopefully will keep the kids occupied for half an hour or so. You can see here I've got three different designs. We've got spacemen and aliens, we've got a cheeky monkey and princess and a unicorn, and there are other designs on the site as well, so you know, go and have a look, and all free to download. So the really cool thing about these thank you cards for kids is you don't actually need any special equipment really that you wouldn't find in house with kids. So as long as you've got a printer, you can do it. Now if you want to, you can print obviously these on thicker card, and that's great if you've got it, but don't worry if you haven't, because all I've done here is I've glued two pieces of paper together, just normal printer paper, to make it thicker so that it will stand up. Okay, so those are the finished cards. This is what they'll look like. This thank you card. This is how it will look before the kids go to work with their felt tips or crayons or pencils. So I'm just going to show you how to do this. So you just go to the website, and if you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be a link below that you can follow. And if you're on the website, then you're already on the right page. And what you'll see on the page further down from this video is links to all of the designs that we have, all of the free thank you card designs for kids that we have. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Super simple. When you print, you download and print the zip file, this is what you will get. So it's already all set up to be made into a card. You'll see there's a grey border here, and that's where you're going to cut round. So if you've got very little children who are going to be doing this, you might want to do that bit for them, or if you have older children, if you yourself are an older child watching this, you can do it yourself. It's perfectly safe and simple. You're just cutting out round a line. And then, as I said, I've got a second piece of paper. This is just to give a bit more stiffness to the card so it stands up. And what you can do is, if they get a little bit bent while you're colouring in, just put them under a few books, heavy books or something heavy for half an hour, and all that problem will go away. So, it's my two pieces of paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the one with the printed picture on it, I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to take some Pritt Stick, but you can use any kind of kiddie glue. No problem. I just happen to have some Pritt Stick today. And I can see through the paper where the edge of the pattern is. So I'm just going to make sure that that is really well covered in glue. And now obviously kids, be very careful if you're doing this at home on mummy's table. And I should have put down a mat, but I didn't. So if mummy's got a mat, or daddy's got a mat, or granny's got a mat, or granddad's got a mat, make sure you put it down, because we don't want glue everywhere. But there you go. So you can see I've just covered, I've really put quite a lot of glue on there, just to make sure everything sticks. And I'm now going to put the blank piece of paper, I'm going to attach it. And what I find is easiest for this is if you just tilt it a little bit here, and you line up the long side, the top side. There you go. And then seal that bit, and if you push towards you like this, I hope you can see that, that should get a nice sticky double piece of paper without any air bubbles in it. But if you get a few air bubbles, don't worry. And also, if you don't get it exactly square on, which miraculously I do appear to have done, but I don't always do that, it doesn't really matter, because you're going to cut out anyway. So if there's a little bit of a difference, it doesn't matter, as long as this bit, which is going to be the card, is in the right place. Okay, So then take your scissors, and I'm just using little craft scissors, little kiddie scissors here, so you can see how easy it is. You don't need special scissors or big scissors. So, I'm going to do it quite quickly, but you can obviously take as much time as you want to get your lines super straight. But again, you know, if you're a parent watching this, you can see once you've downloaded the image for the thank you card for the kids to make, once you've done that and maybe help them with gluing it, actually you can kind of leave them to it if you're happy for them to have scissors, if they're old enough to have scissors. So it's a really great way to keep them occupied just for 30 minutes or so, maybe even 60 minutes if they want to do more than one, because there's a few different designs. And there's designs that, you know, boys are more likely to like, or girls are more likely to like, or, you know, that appeal to everybody. So keep them busy for a little while. So I'll just move that out of the way. Right, so far you can see all I've used is printer paper, glue and scissors. So all stuff that you should have around your house if you've got kids. And as I said, super simple thank you cards for kids to make. A really good project to keep them busy for a little while. So here we're just going to fold over. Da, 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 da. And then, as I say, you know, you might find it sticks up a little bit if you're doing it with 2 sheets of printer paper. But, you know, but at the end of the day, who isn't pleased to get a coloured in card from a kid? So no one's going to mind if there's a little bit of bend, but you can put them underneath some books or something else similarly heavy. There you go, there's the card ready to colour in. I'm not going to do it because you don't want to sit here and watch me colouring in, but I'm just using felt tips. But of course, you know, crayons, pencils, or even paint. But I would say if the kids want to use paint, then probably I would try to do it on a little bit thicker card. So that's the Cheeky Monkey card. There's what he looks like coloured in. So super easy thank you cards for kids to make, all free, all downloadable. Just go to the website and choose the pattern you like.